EWW in your face.
Who knew so much about swans? I certainly didn't. Now I feel very knowledgeable.
You know what? That's just giving me a taster for the bird banter. I'm going to keep it up. I want more bird banter
you're
right
gonna get
now.
it.
I want it. The bird banter.
These are Rocking Robin. It's birdwatcher extraordinaire, Jamie Durr.
Jamie Durr, get in here. Great
Lovely to
meet
meet you again, Jamie.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Great to see you on the TV. Now you're with us right here, and you're here to tell us about Spring Alive. What is Spring Alive?
Yeah, Spring Alive is a project we're doing at Birdwatch Island with BirdLife International, and it's a project all the way across Europe, right the way across to Russia and down into Africa, and we're looking to log the arrival times of common spring migrants into Ireland.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, so how can people at home get involved?
Yeah, it's really easy. You just go to springalive.net and you go on there and you log your first sighting of swifts, swallows or cuckoos, and in fact we've got an exclusive offer for Elev8 viewers. When you log your sighting, if you put Elev8 in the comments box, we'll pick one, and there's a fantastic prize there as well.
Ooh, very nice, very generous.
Very, very nice.
Now, we have an image of Ireland here on the screen, so what exactly are we looking at, and what does all the orange mean?
So you're looking at there, we've broken it down into the counties, and the orange, it's when the birds are arriving. So the light orange means there's just a couple of birds in, and then as it goes darker and darker, that means spring is here in earnest.
Brilliant.
So why do you want to do this? What's the purpose of knowing about the migration patterns of the birds?
What we're looking for really is firstly, that we want to know the average arrival time of these birds. So if you hear someone else has already seen a swift, swallow, or cuckoo, don't worry about it. We're looking for your first one because we want to know when they're arriving. And for lots of reasons, it varies from year to year. For example, in the last 20 years, swallows are arriving about 2 weeks earlier than they ever used to. So that information is very interesting
And
to
why
us.
is that?
Could well be climate change. That is exactly the kind of thing we're trying to research. So it's very real science that you can get involved in here.
Now, the birds that we're awaiting the arrival of, where have they gone to and where are they coming back from?
They're actually coming all the way back from Africa. So the cuckoos are in the Congo area, the swifts kind of mill around all over Africa, and the swallows are coming all the way from South Africa.
That's so crazy. You're talking thousands of miles.
Absolutely. And they're having to cross 2 deserts to get here, you know.
And how do birds know where they're going? How do they navigate?
Some of them, it's instinctive. In the case of the cuckoos, when they leave Ireland, the adult cuckoos actually leave before the babies. So the babies have never seen another cuckoo. They have to find their own way. In the case of the swifts and the swallows...
Now, can you tell us what we're looking at here?
Okay, so this is the Spring Alive map, and you see how the colours are going there? So that is spring arriving all the way across Europe. So that's the state of play right now. You can see Ireland's only light orange.
So you can see the way Italy lit up bright orange. Does that mean there's lots of birds arriving there?
So you can even see they're arriving in the south, and then they're moving across to Spain there, and then suddenly Ireland lights up. So the more sightings we get on there, the darker it's going to go and the better it's going to be.
So this is like a truly international project. And people can be part of this, along with people in Italy and France and everywhere.
Russia, Kazakhstan, Tanzania, South Africa. It's amazing.
Amazing. So how can you decipher between these birds? How do you know the difference?
Okay, so the 3 main ones. The swallow is the one that sticks the mud nest to the side of your house. Blue above, long streamers, red throat. The swift is, it looks black, it's actually brown, but it's kind of a scythe type shape. They look like a kind of jet fighter in the sky. And the cuckoo, you're more likely to hear it than you are to see it. So
speaking of hearing birds, we've got a few samples now.
Yeah, we're going to test you now. See, you were testing someone else there. Let's see how you do.
Okay.
So if we can hear the first bird song, please.
Okay.
Now, I'm no expert.
But that is a cuckoo.
I'll guess that's a cuckoo.
It is a cuckoo, yeah. Now, and you're listening for those 2 notes. There is other birds, like the collared dove does cuckoo cook, and the pigeon can be similar. So if it's 2 notes, it's a cuckoo. Okay, can we hear the next one?
Let's go for the next one.
That sounds like... it's either swift or swallow. I'm going to go with swallow.
It is the swallow, yeah. It's a beautiful, it's a really chattery, beautiful little call. They'll sometimes do it when they're flying around. It's really worth listening out for. It's a beautiful sound.
Okay.
And the last one then.
The sound of summer.
That must be the swift.
It absolutely is. They're the last one of the 3 to arrive. It's usually May. It's usually nice. And for me, as soon as I hear that sound, I feel really summery. You know, that's the swift screaming away.
Fantastic. So, well, guys, if you're interested in bird watching, we have a fantastic prize for you, which you can win. All you have to do is email in with bird watching before 5 o'clock today, and you can be in with a chance to win this fantastic hamper, including membership of Birdwatch Ireland, binoculars, a cuckoo, a book, and loads more. Jamie, thank you so much for coming and talking to us.
Thank you very much, Jamie. But now, guys, you might remember a few weeks ago, Deirdre came in